Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss about OET writing letter. Okay. In OET writing letter, you get 45 minutes to write the letter. Okay. You have only 45 minutes to write the letter. Okay. And the word limit is 180 to 200. Okay. The word count is 180 to 200 words. Okay. You have to utilize your 5 minutes for proper preparation. Total 45 minutes you get. Okay, so in 45 minutes you have to utilize 5 minutes for proper preparation of the case note. Okay, and if you want to get B grade minimum, you have to get 350 marks out of 500. Okay, there are three types of letter you get. Okay, there are three types of letter you get. That is, first one is a referral letter, discharge letter, and transfer letter. I repeat once more. You get three types of letter. That is a referral letter, discharge letter, and transfer letter. Okay, parts of letter. Okay, today we are discussing about only the format, how to the format of the OET writing letter. Okay, not discussing in detail, only the format. Okay, in my coming videos we will discuss in detail how to write the paragraph, introduction, purpose, and everything we will discuss in my coming videos. Today we discuss only the format. Okay, the parts of letter, that is, first one we have to write the initial means the recipient name and address. Who is receiving the letter, you have to write the recipient name and address. After that you have to leave a line. Okay, recipient name and address include the name and title of the recipient if it is given. If it is given the name and title, you have to write it there. The formal title that can be used in OET letter writing are Mr., Miss. If it is Miss or Mrs., if it is mentioned, if it is not mentioned, you can write Miss. Okay, Doctor. Only skip the title if you are not sure about the person's gender. Okay, if you are not sure about the person's gender, you can skip the title. If the name is not given but the job title is given, you can write the job title. Example, district nurse, emergency nurse, community nurse, register nurse, like that you can write it. Okay, so next one, after that, we had first we wrote the recipe name and address. After that, we have to write the date. Okay, there are some format of writing the date. The date of writing the letter can be placed either at the beginning of the letter. Okay, either at the beginning of the letter or after the recipient's name and address. Okay, you can write either at the beginning of the letter or after the recipient's name and address. You can either use the full format like that. See the example. One example I have written here, 2nd October 2019, or just numbers with the slashes, 2nd slash 10 slash 2019. Like that, this is the format. Okay. Make sure if you are using slashes, your date is in British format, that is date, month, and year. It is also acceptable to use the full format at the beginning of the letter and the number slash inside the body. Both way you can use it. Okay. Next one is salutation or greeting. Okay. What is salutation? The formal salutations in letters start with the word dear followed by the title and the surname. Okay. Of your recipient followed by a comma. Okay. Followed by, if you have to write the comma also. See the example, dear Dr. Smith, comma, dear Miss Johnson, comma, dear Alex Stone, comma, okay, or dear district nurse. Why we are written here, dear district nurse? If there is no name is given, if the name is not given, or we can use the job title. Okay, if the name is not given, we can use the job title. That is dear district nurse. Okay. That is, next one, we have to write the reference. What is reference? Reference means name and age of the patient you are referring. The which patient you are referring, you have to write the name and age of the patient. Okay. Good practice is to write the full name. Always a good practice is to write the full name and the age of the patient. Okay. Preferably one line followed by a comma, it is also acceptable to use the date of birth of the patient. Okay. So if you know the date of birth of the patient, you can write the date of birth. Okay. Here is one example I have given. Miss Jacqueline Hill, the patient name. Then you have to write comma. Then you have to write the age. Age 27 years. Okay. Otherwise, you can write Miss Jacqueline Hill, the date of birth, the 10/2 slash 1993. Like that, you can also write. Okay. Next one is body of letter. Okay. Next one we discussed about the reference. Next one is body of letter. Okay. Remember, words are only counted from here. Okay. Here I already told you have to write a letter within 180 to 200 words count. Okay. Ideally, the first paragraph should state the purpose of your letter. The first paragraph always you have to write the purpose of the letter. Uh, and the following paragraphs, you have to elaborate the patient information. First paragraph always, you have to write, keep it in your mind. First paragraph always, the purpose, or you have to write the purpose of the letter. I am repeating once more. First paragraph always, you have to write the purpose of the letter. Okay. Um, that is introduction. The introduction of the letter should be short. It should be short and must clearly state the purpose. It should be short and must clearly. Okay. Letter can begin with. Okay. This is the one example. Letter can begin with like that. Mr. Smith is being discharged back to your care. Or thank you for seeing Mr. Daniel. Or I am writing to refer Mr. Jones. Like that, you can start the sentence. Okay. In my coming videos, we will discuss in detail about the OET writing letter. This is just a format. Okay. Just you have to understand the basic what we have to write before starting, before doing any work. You have to know the basic of basics. Okay. That's why I am discussing today the basic of OET writing letter. So first introduction, you have to write the purpose of the letter. The introduction of the letter should be short and must clearly state that the purpose of the letter. Okay. Second one is body paragraph. Okay. That is summary of chief complaints. What are the complaints, present complaints? Give a detailed summary of the chief complaints in this session of the letter. This may be multiple, but you can write one or two paragraphs depending on the nature of the letter. If depending on the nature of the letter, you can add more paragraphs. Okay. A third one is body paragraph 2, secondary or additional information. If you need to add more additional information about the patient condition, you have to write second paragraph. Add more relevant information about the patient you think your recipient should know. Okay. For whom you are writing the letter, you have to write the relevant information. Okay. You have to think, you have to think, you are a charge nurse, you are receiving a letter from a patient, you are reading the letter, you have to understand clearly about what it is written. Okay. So you have to like that, you have to write a letter like a story. Whenever you read a letter, it's like a story. Okay. It's like a story. That means patient admitted in the hospital and with these complaints, and we did we did these are interventions and implementation we did, and these are the medications we given. And like that, you have to write it in a proper manner. Okay. Then only the reader can understand what the chief complaints, what the purpose of the letter, why this patient is admitted there, and why this patient is referred to my clinic or community health center. So it should be clear, and it should be clear and precise. Okay. It should be clear and like a story. Okay. Please think like that. It's like a story. Okay. You have to make a story of the letter. Okay. Last one, discharge or treatment or transfer plan and medication. Last part, you can add discharge, treatment, transfer plan and medication. According to the type of letter, if it is referral or discharge, this paragraph should mention the plan from case note. Okay. This is the last paragraph. Um, Closing sentence. Closing sentence is also very important. This is an important part of formal letter. Okay. Here you are telling your recipient that you are willing to answer any question they might have. This sentence gives a nice correspondence tone to your letter. The common phrase, if you have any further queries, please do not hesitate to contact me. So closing sentence should be like that. Okay. So you have to mention this sentence in your closing sentence. Okay. At the end of the sentence, at the end of the letter, there are many two ways to formally sign off a letter. Okay. Either you can write yes, yours sincerely or yours faithfully. Follow this with your designate. Example, yours sincerely, doctor. Otherwise, you are faithfully with, you can write your name or some with the title or name or something like that. Okay. This is the format of the letter. Then now I am going to discuss how we will how it look like. Okay. See, this is one type of this is one case note. Here it the occupational English test. This is the format. The nursing time allowed reading time is 5 minutes. You have to utilize the 5 minutes for reading the case note. Okay. Whatever information you need to include in your writing letter, you have to mark. You have to mark there. Whatever information you don't need to include, you have to close it there. This is the time you have to utilize maximum. Okay. And writing time is 40 minutes. Read the case notes and complete the writing task which follows. Okay. Here, this is the format of the letter. Today, I am discussing only the format, not discussing in detail about how to write the letter. Okay. So, please listen here. Please listen properly. The patient is Leonard Ramurthy, age is 63-year-old. Okay. First, what I told you. First, I told you you have to write the initial. That is the recipient name and address. See, this is the recipient name and address. Okay. See, you can see, no. This is the recipient name and address. Okay. What it is written, Miss Georgina Ponsford, resident, community nurse, community retirement home, the 103, Light Street, Newton. From where we got the recipe name, you will get in the writing task. See, here writing task, you will get the recipient name and address. Okay. Using the information given in the case notes, writing a discharge letter to Miss Georgina Ponsford, resident community at the community retirement home 103 Light Street, Newton. This is the initial. Okay. This is the recipient name and address. Who is Miss Georgina? That you have to write it here like that. Okay. Mrs. Georgie, the line should be in state. Okay. Line should be in state. Miss. You have to write the title, Miss or Mrs. Then you have to, the first letter of the name should be in the cap letter, Georgina, and the surname, the first letter of the surname is cap letter, resident. You have to write resident, components. What it is, see, just to copy the format, Georgina, resident, components. See, cap letter, community, retirement R is cap letter, and home, that is cap letter. So there is no need to put any comma here. There is no need to put any full stop is also here. Then you have to leave a space here, leave a blank space, leave a line there. Okay. After that, you have to write a date when you are writing the letter. Date. From where we will get the date? You have to go to the case note. You have to go to the case note. There, it has written, assume that today's date is, you have to assume today's date is 10 February 2009. That you have to write it here. Okay. That you have to write it here, 10 February 2. Otherwise, you can write it 10 slash February slash 2009. And that also you can use. Okay. After that, you have to, after that, what you have to do, write salutation. Okay. Well, after that, you have to write salutation, start with the dear, then title, then surname. Okay. What is dear? Title is Miss. Then you have to write the surname. What is the surname? Georgina Ponsford. So Ponsford. Okay. Then you have to write a comma. Then you have to put a comma there. Okay. Then after that, you have to write a reference. Who is referring? Mr. Leonard Ramamurthy. Leonard Ramamurthy. Okay. From where we go? From where we will get Mr. Leonard Ramamurthy, a 63-year-old, is a patient in the medical care ward of which which you are a charge. You will get the information, the patient. Also, we will get the patient details. So you have to write the reference. From reference here. Okay. Patient name and age. Patient name, comma, age, 60. The otherwise you can use this format also. See this format. Okay. yeah, Mr. Leonel Ramurthy, yes, 63-year-old, 63 hyphen year hyphen old, like that also you can write. Otherwise, Leonel Ramurthy aged 63. Okay, both way you can use. After that, you have to write the purpose of the letter. Okay, then you have to write the body paragraph. Body paragraph, you have to write the body paragraph one. Sorry, include the present complaints and everything. You have to, what are the information you need to add in your body, you have to add properly. Okay, the last you have to write the closing sentence. Okay, if you have any queries, closing sentence. What is closing sentence? If you have any queries, please contact me. Okay, if you have any queries, please contact me. Yours sincerely, charge nurse. Otherwise, we can write yours. If the name is given, you can write yours faithfully, and the name, you have to write the name, Mr. or Miss. Uh, I have to write the name. Okay, like that you have to write a letter. This is the format. In my coming videos, we will discuss in detail about the letter writing. Okay, please watch my videos till the end. If you like the video, if you like my videos, please subscribe. Please subscribe and press the bell button. Okay, thank you for watching my videos. Today signing off, Sanida.